Hey everyone, how are you doing? Today is, I think it's Friday, so we will call it Chit Chat Friday. Friday, is it the 10th? Maybe. I don't know. How is it where you are? Here it's 55 degrees and it feels like 50. I love that because I cannot take being hot, as you all know. My body continues to burn. But I have the chills now with it, which I've had, I don't know, am I on 3 months? I don't even know. It's a crap show for sure. Hot, hot, burning hot and freezing all at once. It just doesn't end. But anyhow, enough of that. Now to the chit chat. So, I was wondering, if you're not a baker, you're not into baking a lot and cooking and, you just make, just regular meals, maybe you might not... Maybe you might not be the same, or maybe you're just different. But I was wondering if any of you, can look at a recipe. I was looking at some recipes, especially for the diet of my son and I. So I can look at a recipe and I look at the ingredients, and right away I could tell, well, number one, if we could eat it, but number two, if we'd like it. Can you ever do that, or do you do recipes like that when you're looking them up? Excuse me, there goes my voice. I look at the ingredients, and then I look at the ingredients, and then I decide, is there something that looks interesting? Of course, nowadays you also have to look at the ingredients and say, is this even possible? But anyhow, so I was looking at one no-bake pie, which I really like making, especially in the summer or this hot weather and cold. Well, anytime. I just like it because pretty much anybody can eat them. So I was looking at one, and right away it said pistachio. I cannot stand pistachio. Now, I love pistachio nuts, which I can't eat anymore. But I used to love pistachio everything when I was little, which I think is kind of different because usually little kids don't like things like dark chocolate, pistachio. Let's see, what are other things? Kind of adult foods that adults would like. But I don't know, I always had a taste for those kind of things. I love dark chocolate. I know when my kids were little, they were like, oh, this is yuck. But how I got to dark chocolate from looking at a recipe, I don't know. So I was wondering, can you look at a recipe and think, I would like that, or I wouldn't? And have you had a problem with finding things if you want to make something, dinner, whatever? I know I have around here. We've had for the longest time, I think I mentioned in another video, we didn't have any cream cheese for the longest time. And it seems like a lot of dairy stuff they don't have. The dates are very screwed up. Which I had mentioned before that I had some milk left, but I ordered some more from Instant off there. And the ones in the fridge that I had already from, I don't know, maybe 4 days ago, were farther out date than the date I got. So I'm not sure what's going on there with the grocery stuff. You could say they're not rotating their stock, but I don't know. I think there's a little more to that. So anyhow, another topic, and I should have wrote it down. I have a notebook where I write my ideas, but I don't have it right now because I'm just doing this off the cuff. Was another thing I was thinking about to chit-chat about. I was watching a video. No, I was watching a show. And something struck me. Something struck me. I don't know. So I'll talk about something else about another show I was watching, so I cannot remember. I was watching a show, and it was about a son who was, adult, had a career and whatever, and his mom popped in and surprised him. I guess the dad left when he was little, and the mom raised him. So that kind of got me to thinking, kind of a reminder of what happened to me. Definitely in my first marriage, I had to raise all those 5 children, go to nursing school, and have 3 jobs, and really nobody to help. But anyhow, so on this show, I don't remember what it was, but anyhow, the mother came to visit the son, but she kind of made a little mess for him, but it was nothing major. But the thing was, he got really mad at her and he kicked her out. His mother, the woman that stayed with him, that didn't take off and leave him like his dad did. Or, well, I don't think I could use the word on the internet, what I would call him. The second word begins with donor. But anyhow, and she said to him after he was like, I booked you a room and your flight is the next day, just threw his mother out. And I think that's horrible. And there's a special place in hell. I'm sorry if that offends anyone, but there is for any child that talks that way to their mother, adult child or not. But the mother did say, she got her 2 cents in and says, you are just like your father. He was just like you. You were just like him. She says, but when he took off when you were little, I didn't take off. I stayed there and raised you all by myself. It just got me to thinking about how I pretty much raised my first 5 kids alone by myself. Because when he was here, he didn't get involved much. You know, when the kids got older, about 5, 6, got into sports, that's what he did. But otherwise, you know, the caretaking of the children, I did. So, pretty much everyone thought I was a single mom because they never saw him around. But that's okay. I loved my job. But I could relate to that mother because it seems that, you know, I don't know how to phrase this, but I see a lot of situations where this happens and then the kids grow up and they make contact with these awful fathers that have left the mothers in a lurch. And like I say, in my case, you know, I was lucky enough to get accepted into nursing school, but I had to work 3 jobs. And let me tell you, I don't know, when I think back now, of course, I was much younger, so that's, of course, how I did it. But still, that was a lot. And then for someone to turn their back on their mother, that's really horrible. So that's that chit-chat topic, since I can't think of anything else. Or I should say the other topic that I wanted to think about. Hold on one second here. Sorry, I have a portable heater in the kitchen, and like I said, it feels like 55. I mean, my house is warm, but with these chills I have, I'm sorry, I'm unzipping my hoodie. It's like the cold comes, turn on the heat, and then my hot gets hotter. It's terrible. It's just nonstop. But anyhow, I was wondering if you had any ideas for my flowers. I have the cats. The people next door have 200 cats. I kid you not. And they keep knocking over the planters where I have my plants. Right now, they're not transplanted yet. But it doesn't matter. When they go in the big ones, little ones, they tip them over. I don't have any of the hangers. And since I can't get out, I can't get anywhere to get them, like to hang them. And I only actually have one spot off my house where there's something there. I don't have tools to, you know, to be able to hook it onto the house. I used to have 2 shepherd's poles, but someone walked off with them, and even those, the cats could reach that. So do you have any idea how to keep the cats away from my flowers? Because I would like to have some flowers to grow. So if you have any ideas, let me know, and give me any ideas what you'd like to chit-chat about down in the comments. I hope you're doing well. I hope your weather is nice, and let me know about the recipes. I'd be interested. Is that how you decide on a recipe or not? So don't forget to subscribe, like. The like really helps me if you can press that. And I hope you're all doing well. Be kind to people you don't know what they're going through, and be kind to yourself. And most importantly, stay safe. And that's it. I thought the other thing came to my mind for a minute, but it didn't. Bye for now, everyone.